Well, the show is This Week in Health IT. So, what kind of IT infrastructure is required to get this right and really support a seamless consumer experience across the entire journey?
So that's a great question. So we are rebuilding and relooking at the whole IT stack that we have today. Okay, because the IT stack that we have today is to service our present or the past. It has serviced our past. So we are looking at a new set of technologies that we can add to our stack or build something new so that we can service the consumer needs that we have. I'll give you some examples. We are looking at a completely brand new CRM system, which can act across providers, our businesses, as well as our consumers, right? So we are trying to build a whole CRM stack. We're also looking at the way we collect preferences from the consumers. It has to be in a central place so that we can act on them. We are looking at an open API-based structure so that we can connect with any external ecosystem that we need to. These are new muscle, which we never had.
Yeah.
And this is, if you have to really think about it, is a parallel stack that is getting built at this point of time. And at some point, we'll fold back whatever from our past has to come in that stack. That's the path we are on.
Yeah. And you really can't wait for the EHR to say, hey, we're going to let you, let's take something crazy like food. And I'm willing to give you a listing. I'm going to keep track and give you a listing of all the food I eat. Well, from a health standpoint, that's extremely valuable information. But if we wait for the EHR to bring all that data in, that's not going to happen. But and I'm using this as an odd example, but essentially, if you have your own stack that sort of sits around the EHR, you can then iterate on that stack and create a place for that food information or whatever the information. Again, interesting and silly example, but if people are willing to give you that kind of information from their digital tools, from their lifestyle, where they're going to fast food and that kind of stuff, we know that it significantly contributes to health and health outcomes. But the technology today, we don't have an easy spot to go, well, that's where all that data goes. And that's what you're doing. You're sort of building an ecosystem around the existing environment that you have to support healthcare at THR. That's what it sounds like.
Yes, absolutely right. And I think the key question here is, where does the golden source of record really lie at the end of the day? Existing business model is all about putting our golden source of record in Epic, right? That's where EHR used to play but you have a lot of user-defined information today. The way you kind of talked about social determinants of health, that there are a lot of community partners that can provide us all that. So we are trying to figure out, saying there's a world beyond an EHR, and how do we bring all this data together so that we can create a single source, a golden source of information from where this experience can be driven. Because and it is about aligning those plans with Epic, which is our partner in this case. And we have been talking and ensuring that we know exactly what the plans looks like there, and aligning our thoughts there as well. So it's a journey.